Betrayed by the family she loved, Lucy had to fight not just for her legacy, but for the recognition she deserved all her life. My name is William, and my wife Lucy, 45, comes from a long line of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners. She is gentle yet resilient, with a short bob haircut and eyes that carry the wisdom and calm characteristic of her heritage. We live in an old-style Chinese courtyard, filled with various medicinal herbs, Lucy's pride and joy. Yet behind her seemingly peaceful life, a shadow of familial pain has always followed her. On the morning of October 15, 2024, Lucy's family held a grand gathering at their century-old ancestral home, the house. With its carved beams and painted halls, carried decades of family history and pride. The event brought together 56 relatives, including uncles, aunts, siblings, and cousins, to discuss the future of the family's Chinese medicine enterprise. Lucy had been eagerly anticipating the meeting. Over the years, she had devoted herself to integrating traditional Chinese medicine with modern medical research, developing innovative formulas for chronic illnesses. She meticulously prepared her research and data and arrived at the ancestral home early with me. But the reception we received was cold. Lucy's father, the patriarch of the family, barely glanced at her before looking away. Her older brother, now managing the family business, completely ignored us. When Lucy tried to present her findings, her brother interrupted sharply, "Lucy, your ideas are impractical. Our family has always followed traditional Chinese medicine. We don't need your fancy experiments." Murmurs of agreement rippled through the relatives. Some whispered, "A woman shouldn't be dabbling in such things. She should focus on family and home." Lucy's face went pale, and she gripped her documents so tightly her knuckles turned white. I reached to defend her, but Lucy gently stopped me. During lunch, Lucy sat alone in a corner, ignored by everyone. The family elders gathered at the main table, laughing and discussing business, while she was excluded entirely. Seeing her isolated expression filled me with anger. Discovering family secrets after the gathering, Lucy remained quiet, retreating to her study. Concerned, I gently knocked on her door. I found her staring at the family genealogy, lost in thought. When she noticed me, she said slowly, "William, I feel like there's something my family isn't telling me. Something I've been missing all these years." Lucy began quietly investigating the family's history. She sifted through old ledgers and letters and visited elderly relatives. During a conversation with a distant cousin, she learned a startling fact. When Lucy's mother gave birth to her, the family had once had a heated debate. Lucy's mother was a Western-trained doctor, and the conservative faction worried that her bloodline would contaminate the purity of the traditional Chinese medicine legacy. As a result, some family members had never fully accepted Lucy from birth. Lucy also discovered that her early demonstrations of talent in Chinese medicine were deliberately suppressed by her father, H. He feared that her brilliance might overshadow other family members and upset the family hierarchy. These revelations shook her deeply but strengthened her resolve to prove herself. Childhood and early struggles. Lucy had always been passionate about Chinese medicine. As a child in the family pharmacy, she would curiously watch the jars and bottles, asking elders about the properties of herbs. Yet, her love for the craft was never nurtured. When Lucy wanted to study Chinese medicine in college, her father pushed her toward a safer career like accounting or teaching. Through determination, She won a scholarship and entered a top Chinese medicine program. After graduation, she hoped to contribute to the family enterprise but was sidelined by her older brother. He feared her talent would challenge his authority and relegated her to trivial tasks. Despite this, Lucy never gave up. She treated patients in her private clinic after work hours. Her skill and unique formulas healed many, earning her a growing reputation, but the family still refused to acknowledge her achievements. Preparing to fight back, Lucy decided to no longer remain silent. She organized her research, including detailed patient records, formulas she had developed, and feedback from those she had treated. She collected evidence of the family's conservative decisions that had hindered progress and opportunities. To strengthen her credibility, Lucy consulted with experts in Chinese medicine. Sharing her work, they praised her research and offered support. She also reached out to media contacts, planning to share her story publicly when the time was right. I supported her fully, helping organize documents and coordinate with contacts. Watching the determination rekindle in Lucy's eyes, I knew she was ready. Triumph at the seminar in March 2025. The opportunity arrived. The family hosted a high-profile Chinese medicine seminar, inviting renowned practitioners. Lucy prepared meticulously for her presentation. On the day of the seminar, the ancestral hall was filled. Lucy, wearing a simple and elegant cheongsam, walked confidently to the stage. She began by recounting the family's history in Chinese medicine, then highlighted the limitations of their tradition, over conservatism and resistance to innovation. Whispers of disapproval rippled across the audience. Next, she presented her research, detailing real patient cases and the efficacy of her new formulas for chronic illnesses. She explained how modern medicine and Chinese medicine could complement each other. The audience, including many experts, applauded. Her older brother could no longer sit still. He rose, shouting, "You're tarnishing the family name. Our tradition has lasted centuries. We don't need your nonsense." Lucy remained calm. "Brother, the world is evolving. Chinese medicine must evolve too. We cannot remain stagnant, or we will be left behind." Media representatives captured every moment. Many attendees voiced support for her ideas. Her father, sitting in the back, remained silent. His face grim, recognition and family reconciliation. After the seminar, Lucy's reputation soared. Hospitals and research institutions saw collaboration. Her work was widely recognized and applied. Within the family, the long-standing tension began to ease. Her father eventually approached her, apologizing sincerely. "Lucy, I was wrong to overlook your talent. I hope you can forgive me and lead our family's Chinese medicine legacy into a new era." Lucy, with tears in her eyes, nodded. Her older brother also set aside resentment. Agreeing to collaborate, the family business embraced her innovations. At home, our life grew happier. Lucy was no longer burdened by the family's bias and poured her energy into her work with renewed vigor. Our courtyard, still filled with the aroma of medicinal herbs, symbolized both Lucy's dreams and the hope that now permeated our lives.